Hey everyone, welcome back to a sim racing experience. My name's Jose and I'm a sim racer here in Miami, Florida. Today I just wanted to get into my thoughts on iRacing, and I'll get started on the subject of mental health. And talking about mental health, I think I've talked about it in almost every single video. I've dealt with a lot of depression and anxiety over the years, and getting back into a competitive environment, even if it's virtual, has been a huge part of me being able to build myself back up and build my confidence back up. 3 years ago, when I started my company, it was a lot of learning. It was a brand new learning experience. So, of course, I struggled there, and I struggled just finding the confidence to do things the way I wanted them to be done. And once I got into iRacing and started feeling where I was slightly competitive, it really started to take me back to the way I used to feel when I was growing up. And when I grew up, our entire family business was karting. So that was my life back then. I spent my entire life just watching Formula One races on the weekend. So racing has really and truly been a part of my life. I mean, a huge part of my life. And being that it's such an expensive thing to get into, for many years, there was no way I was going to be able to afford to get into motorsport. So I did the karting thing, the indoor karting thing for a while, did some other karting type of events here in Miami for a little while. But of course, even that, it got expensive. I ended up spending, almost an entire car payment a month just on karting. And when you start looking at costs, my age and just where I'm at in life, it wasn't a smart decision to continue with the karting world. And now this rig serves as my go-to when I need to get out of my work area and get out of my work state of mind and completely disconnect. A lot of the other games that I was playing before were great in terms of the driving, but the level of detail that iRacing brings an entire other level of immersion. And I think that is where the difference lies. There is such a high level of detail, being able to set up your ignition and start up the car. It's part of being in the car. It's part of, the driver getting in and pushing the buttons to get the car going. So the fact that we're able to do that, I think there's some other games that are offering that now. But that was one of the very first things I noticed in iRacing, and that was one of the things that stuck with me. And it's something that I enjoy doing every single day that I get in the sim. Right now, I'm currently running the Porsche GT3 Cup, still in the C license, due for the B license. Just my safety rating took a bit of a hit, so just working my way back up on there. And so I should be getting a license by the end of August when the season ends. And going back to the level of detail, there's obviously some funny things that I know are being worked on, so I'm excited to see that. Just saw the video that came out about the new damage bottle being worked on, so hopefully no more bendable carbon fiber, and we actually are going to have a better reference of what kind of damage we have on the car, so we can better see what's going on, and just to add to the immersion as well. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I really think that iRacing is going to be a huge opportunity for so many people that have wanted to get into motorsport. And I mean, it's such an expensive thing to get into that it's so difficult for so many people to get into it. And I really think that driving could be such an ASMR experience, and that's why this channel is called A Sim Racing Experience. If you look at the letters, ASMR is capitalized, and that's just because my obsession with ASMR has really transferred into driving, and I've realized how much of an ASMR experience, to me at least, driving is, and how much of a full body experience it is with the vibrations of the wheel and the butt kicker that I have installed underneath the seat. It's a huge ASMR experience to me. So I think that the ability that iRacing has had to give so many people this opportunity, it's incredible. I think that it's not just being able to get in and drive, it's being able to do something that, at least for me, has given me a huge amount of joy, a huge amount of confidence, and just a huge amount of, I just feel like myself again. And I feel like I've just come back from this just I feel like I've come back from dealing with so much depression and anxiety over the years that I feel like I felt back when I was growing up and back when I was a kid. And it's an amazing feeling being able to do this in the comfort of my own house. So that's about it for this one. I really hope you liked this video. And if you did, I would really appreciate a like. And I will see you again in the next video. See you later.